Hello everybody and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator 2 and to another Tuesday night stream. Still getting a handle on how exactly I want the Tuesday night streams to go. But we going. Again, I don't know how long they're gonna be. I don't know what it's all going to look like at this moment. But it is what it is, and it's not what it's not, and with all that gibberish out of the way, let's get into the game. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, drop a follow. Would really appreciate the support. So let's get in here and let's figure all this out. I say figure out, when really all we're doing is cleaning, of which there's not much to figure out. We just be cleaning. Oh yes, we're in the middle of the rock climb. Not even the middle. I think we're like 70% through it. Nope, 57, not even 60. Alright, we're doing all the baubles, and then it's the floor, and then we're done. We gotta do this rock, that Dimetrodon, and these trees. Can I run up the definitely not band shaped thing? Come on in and chill. We're gonna have a nice relaxing time for a while. I've been playing a lot of PowerWash Simulator 1's extra content in my free time. Like Muckingham files and stuff. So I was immediately looking for the triple-headed nozzle, which I don't have in this game. I'm not even sure it is in this game. I feel like it probably is, but I don't actually know. Let's try it this way. I'm parkouring up the mountain. I actually did the parkour. Well, the rock climb. And I just realized that in my haste to get this going, I didn't finish setting up my OBS to actually see the stream. I could see the preview, but not the YouTube stuff I need to see. So now that that's handled, we can continue to just chill. Thinking about getting some music to play while we're power washing, just to make up for the quiet moments where there isn't really anything to say. Let me know if you think that's a good idea and something I should pursue. I think it'll enhance the chillness of when we're streaming Power Wash. Like, obviously it wouldn't work for when we're doing action games like Great Circle or Star Wars or whatnot, but For when we just chillin', we should have some chill vibes. Kind of like when I post a PowerWash video and it's got like the jazz soundtrack going. All royalty free, of course. I'm not sure about these reptiles though. They're not native to Caldera County, I don't believe. Do you mean dinosaurs? But Indy's tried his best to make them look like skinks and whiptails, so fingers crossed we get away with it. I don't remember what they're talking about. Are they talking about the dinosaurs? Maybe. Who can say? Not me. What else can I talk about? I took the Twitch Creator Camp this past weekend. That was pretty cool. There's gonna be some changes I hope to make with how we do streams here in response to what I learned. So look forward to that taking shape in the very near future. And I do mean very near future. I just have to buy out some time to do it, and then the changes will be made. We're talking some new graphics. We're talking the music. We're talking getting some mods in here. A new formatted occasional stream that's like a podcast live stream about movies. Things are gonna be improving on the streaming side of things. And the why is super simple. As you guys know, I like to be transparent about things that I'm changing and doing. I'm happy where videos are headed at the moment. I'm learning my new editing software well. I've got a new microphone. I think the videos are headed in a great direction. So, in the interest of constantly improving, it's time to improve the live streams. And that's what we're gonna do. Improve the streams. Oh, the palms. Thus far, the worst part of this job, the palm tree. And there was that massive thing, and I think the palm tree was worse. Parkour! Literally the worst part of this job. the palm fronds. That one's going to be the worst because it's so high up. All right, big palm. I think to get to the top, I need to get up on the mountain and parkour down, I think. That'd be my wager. Suppose I could have taken the lift here, but you know. Made that jump. That's crazy. Oh, we got one. I was expecting them all to finish from below once I got the top. It's just so inconvenient to get back and forth. You try to minimize how many times you're going to have to do it. So one frond, that one, is done. Everything else would need touch-ups probably on the side, as that tends to be what needs the work. Yeah, I see there's some slots. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Palm tree all done. Alright, Dimetrodon. You're next. We're gonna section them off and do them. Oh, never mind, the game sectioned them off. I was just gonna do rough estimates as to where I would count the tail as ending, but the game's like, I got you. I know what you doing. Now we'll do the sail. hopeful that I can get the sail done without having to figure out how to get to the top. That's kind of the goal. So I just feel like doing the top bridge is gonna suck. Yep, top it is. Shouldn't have said anything. There we go. Alright, legs. Alright, body time. Ah, my eye. Ah, boy. That is all one piece, so here we go. Not the scariest looking Dimetrodon I've ever seen. That still goes to the Land Before Time. The Dimetrodon is done. Now we just play the most intense game of the floor is dirty. It's like the floor is lava, but less fun. Oh, I don't need to use this in this game. I get a rotary tool. Alright, let's make our initial pass. Going around the color. Make sure we've got it all. It's looking pretty good. Look at all the ladders that I brought to do this job. I didn't use a single one. Nope, I used that one. Never mind. I did use one. Okay, we don't need to come behind this one anymore. Big chunk of these we won't have to go around the back of anymore. That's like most of them now. Do. Okay, we definitely don't need to go behind him or him. So let's get what ones we do need to go behind, because that'll be easier to keep track of, I think. Nope. Not this one either. No. Nope. No. Okay. None of the things on the edge other than the Dimetrodon do we need to go behind anymore. Okay, and that one, but that one was obvious. Same with this one. Any of these ones we don't need to go behind. The shape changes from this moment on. In the name of efficiency. Palm tree, they're islands, that makes sense. Ocean floor, lava floor, an island. Got a little sloppy on this edge. Colors look like doughy from Poppy 4. Think I was going a little too fast through here last time. Hello, butterfly. Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in the book, The Reading Rainbow. Haven't actually seen the show. I only really know of it because of LeVar Burton I'd only really know the jingle because of Community, of all things. Yeah, I got a little quick on some of these turns. That's alright. We'll just keep going. A huge amount of this job is just the floor. Unless I'm missing something obvious, which is possible, but unlikely. So I was pretty thorough. I'm gonna have to use a sprayer down there for sure. I'm being limited. Alright, we've made it that we don't have to come back around the Dimetrodon. Now I really don't think there's anything we have to go around now other than the central mountain. Okay, if I don't do this now, it's gonna drive me nuts. paths is now closed. We'll just make the shape even weirder that we're elliptically around to get the rest of that. 80% through the job. That's another pass closed. And another pass has closed. The shape's gonna get a lot more stranger in a moment here. Alright, there's no more passes to go through, we just follow this edge. Now look at what's finally getting touched. We're now in here. All because we're not going on passes anymore. Which I think means I've isolated the 2 yards, front and back. Yeah, there's nothing that connects them anymore. What an interesting development. I saw that bit on the edge there. I won't worry about it right now, but I saw it. Ocean floor done. Different ocean floor almost done. Different ocean floor done. Now we get rid of rear lava climb floor. Just holding down W and rotating my mouse. That's all I've been doing. It is so relaxing. Not very exciting, but relaxing. Almost to 90% now. Wow. And now this should be the front, up to the end, the final 10%. Hey, let me go. Hey. Ooh. Now that the back is clear, that seemed to be the best choice. Most prudent course of action. Oh, my hand is cramping now. Take a hydration break. Punch my microphone. All this water's making me thirsty. Ha 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 ha. I have an extension on this thing? I didn't know I had an extension. Like, it makes sense that I do, I just didn't think about it. Oh, ocean floor is done. Go gadget extendo rotary cleaner. Is there more over here? There is a hidden little pocket. Let us do the hidden little pocket. I have extensions. This is why it pays to look before you leave, kids. Double volcano hold is missing. I feel like that's something I did today. One of the hand holds on the volcano. The double one specifically, which I think is the one I was working on today. Could be wrong, but I think it is. We'll attend to it, we'll attend to it. Ocean floor is about to be done. Yep. Should be on the next pass complete. They might even give it to me early. Nope. Should be complete on the next pass. We get this done, and then we go figure out what volcano holds are missing, and we'll be golden. And then we'll probably call the stream there for today. A nice, short, job-finishing stream. Oh no, that's a single volcano. Let's see it happen. Excuse me. DG, that truly was another astounding effort. Where would we be without your ablative skill set? Already had a great many takers for it, though no one's made the summit. Perhaps we'll cover once Indy's back with the crash mats from the abandoned health club. Heck, I might even have a climb myself. Any chance me to make it over to the top as well? I don't know, but I was actually a bit of a mover and shaker back in the day, you know. Cool. Oh, hey, how's it going, Malamak? Yeah, lurking absolutely does help. You just came in as I'm about to wrap up, unfortunately. I was getting this job done. Something new in the shop, though. What was it? I have 2,000 PowerWash points. I don't know what that's for. $7,000. I can get the Urban Max. Then there's the pros. I could just save up for the 12. I could. So it does have an area of effect problem. The Prime Vista Pro has the balance of power and area of effect. Double turbo nozzle. And the Prime Vista has the triple tip. Then maybe it's this one I'm gonna save up for. I like the triple tip in the original game. I got everything for that. I don't have that. I'm using that. I can sell it. If I sell it, how much money would I get back? If I sell it, it's 1, 2. 2, 1. 2, 7. 3. This might be worth it. This is the gamble. Let's... Okay. Sell it and overlays are for 2,000. Yes. Because now we in the pro. We in the pro range now. Consequence is gonna be until I have enough money to get some of these attachments. We are gonna be a little handicapped. Let's sell those. Can I sell you? I can't sell you. Alright, we have an extension. Oh no, I just sold the one I already bought. Dang it. We have the double extension. We got the turbo nozzle. That's what we'll be working with. We'll be working with the Prime Vista Pro. How do I customize? It's an interesting sound effect. What do you got for the Prime Vista Pro? Nothing. You got nothing. Outfit styling, base. We're almost halfway through the campaign. That's good. Very, very good. I'm very broke. That's placement mode, eh? I'm trying to remember how to... There we go. Swirl Force. So your Urban X, and now... There it is. There's the Prime Vista Pro. The base on that! Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. We'll have fun with that, for sure. But, what's the next job? The roller disco. 3,000, so it's even more than the rock climbing. It's another story for another day. So thank you everybody so much for tuning in. I know it was a much shorter stream, but we got that job done, which is great. Special thanks to Mollymuff for coming out and chatting for a bit. Always appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, drop a follow, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. The plan is to be live again Thursday at 11 a.m. EST. So prepare for that. We'll be starting the roller disco. Based on the size of the job, we probably won't get it done, but we'll see what happens. Until then, I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye-bye.